It kind of reminds me of that time that Elon Musk went up on stage on Saturday Night Live when he did his opening monologue and said that he is the first autistic person as Asperger's to host Saturday Night Live. And when he said it, I kind of went, I didn't know that. But in my brain, he went, yeah, he showed all the signs. Like, it made total sense when it came out of his mouth. I went, yeah, that makes sense.
Right. And he's got Asperger's, and what Asperger's is a form of autism, which is the social part. So now everybody's, not political, everybody's like, oh, he's weird. Oh, he's got Asperger's. There's a reason why. Mm-hmm. Just like everybody, you talk to anybody about me, my rituals were the most ridiculous things in the world, right? I had to get up, and I never napped. I had to turn left at this time. I had this song and dance around and spin in my head. The rookies used to make fun of me in the NHL. You had to do an act, and they're acting me out but that was the glue that was keeping my life together without not even knowing.
And people would call that a superstition.
People are calling it a hell of a lot more than a superstition. What I was doing, and dance around and shake my head, and it was the only way I knew how to live. And I was so fearful of the real world, petrified. Nightmares of the real world, that I would not hear from what you call superstition, ritual, because that's how scared I was of the real world.
Going back, let's just say you got diagnosed when you were your daughter's age, when she was diagnosed. Do you think you would, not if, how would you have handled things differently?
Probably, well, we'll put this, two ways. Is probably no different, because dyslexia, only about, I believe in my mind, only about 20% of the world knows what dyslexia is. So dyslexia is probably one of the most corrupt businesses in the world. So now we'll make it. I made it to the NHL because of my dyslexia, because I had to work harder, right? I stayed on that ice longer than the other kids, frozen toes, minus 30 in Saskatchewan, because I didn't want to get out to do the homework. So it kept me out there longer. So the grits got me there. And to answer your question, I don't play those games because I had to go through every single one of these injuries and these PTSDs and these traumas to get here today to have this conversation, that one of your listeners is going to resonate with it. And that's been my purpose. That is my purpose.
And that's the ultimate goal too, man. If one person listening, you can help them. That's a win for everybody.
You can't get, when you're playing hockey, you don't go from 0 to 2-0. Can't get to 2 till you get to 1.
Well, depends on what team you ask, I guess, right?
Well, if you're U.S. Canada.
If you enjoy what you just saw, we do new clips every single day, twice a day on the Clips channel. You see clips right here. And beside Dave's crotch, we have a full-length show every single Sunday, right by my hand.
Click right here.